When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation. A good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is the afternoon edition for Monday, the 25th of September. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather looks dry for a while, maybe quite a while. And the cooler air we've been talking about finally starts to slip in here late this week and over the weekend. And the tropics still active with Maria and Lee on the board. Let's go in there and check it out. Another high-amplitude look today across the continental United States. A cold trough in the west, a warm ridge in the east, and Maria off the east coast. Visible satellite view, field of cumulus clouds across the state this afternoon. And underneath all of that, a few showers, mainly over the southwestern part of the state. That was the radar this afternoon at 2:33. Showers affecting counties like Choctaw, Marengo, Wilcox, Monroe, and Clark. And again, for the northern half of the state, prospects of rain looking very small here for the next 7 days. Temperatures are mostly in the low to mid-80s, Birmingham at 85. We could be close to 90 tomorrow and Wednesday, but after that, the numbers begin to come down. Around the nation, really a huge contrast. You can see that big gradient across the midsection. Behind it, 40s and 50s. East of that gradient, a lot of 80s over the eastern part of the country as summer hangs tough. Around the nation, despite that contrast, no severe weather expected, just a marginal risk over parts of West Texas. And really no organized severe weather expected for the rest of this week. And as discussed here, not much rain. It's a dry look. This is valid through Monday morning of next week. Basically little to nothing for much of the state. And as we often mention here, we are now in the driest part of the year, late September and the month of October. Tropics are active with a couple of systems on the board. First off, we note the Gulf of Mexico, quiet as a mouse. We've got tiny Hurricane Lee and Hurricane Maria in the Atlantic. Lee in the middle of nowhere, and it stays in the middle of nowhere. Top winds 90 miles an hour. This hooks out to sea. No threat to land. There's a look at Maria. Pretty impressive look with GOES 16. Top winds 80 miles per hour. Minimal hurricane moving north at 7. This will move north and then hook a turn to the right out to sea later this week as it's picked up by the mid-latitude westerlies, close enough for a tropical storm warning for the Outer Banks of North Carolina. That's where it's going to kind of be sideswiped. The winds could gust as high as 39 miles per hour or higher along the immediate coast in the Outer Banks. But the worst part of the hurricane will stay out to sea. Check it out, model fans. Here we go, the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock local time. This is at 500 millibars. Trough in the west, ridge in the east. For us, will be dry. Highs, I'd say 87 to 90. Pretty toasty for late September. Maria just off the Outer Banks. Wednesday, Maria passes by the Outer Banks. We're dry here. And again, the high will be pretty close to 90 on Wednesday, just like a summer day. But on Thursday, we start to see the numbers come down. Highs will drop into the mid-80s. As a nice cooler high begins to drop in, Maria kicks out. And Friday should be pretty nice. The high will be around 80. The humidity values come way down. And the weekend looks beautiful. This is Saturday. You can see we're on the southern edge of a 1029 high over the Great Lakes. We start the day in the 50s, the mid-50s. The high will be in the upper 70s to near 80. Just beautiful. There are the anomalies on Saturday. A lot of blue over the east where we've been in the red for a while. Sunday, again, we start the day in the 50s, the high 77 to 80, low humidity, just a really, really nice weekend coming up. Monday of next week, a new trough establishes itself back in the western states, and the heights come up a little bit here. We'll probably see low 80s, but again, very comfortable after starting the day in the upper 50s. And the end of the forecast period, this is Thursday of next week, October 5th, trough in the northwest. And again, the heights are up, but the numbers won't be that bad. This is October. The sun angle is much lower. Comfortable there with highs mostly in the 80s, probably low to mid-80s, and lows down around 60. And again, one thing we'll have to watch, any backyard mischief. This is the chance of a tropical storm developing in the Gulf between October 3rd, 4th, 5th. And this is just low percentage here up the European, 0 to 10%, but it's just the pattern favors that, so we'll have to watch it. No evidence of that at all, but just keep an eye on the Gulf. The hurricane season runs to the end of November, but October can bring some backyard systems like that. Check the numbers, and yeah, they come down. You can see the numbers off the GFS dropping in the 70s and lows dropping mostly in the 50s for a while after the middle of this week. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. You can't catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
AC broken? Just call KS Services Heating and Air. All Bryant energy efficient systems come with a 5-year labor warranty, and our fair price guarantee means that we'll always give you 3 quotes for every situation. Just call KS Services Heating and Air today.